Good afternoon, East Alabama and West Georgia. Dr. Don back in here with you again on your Saturday afternoon. It is 6:15 Central, 7:15 Eastern on your Saturday afternoon, April 24th, 2021, and we are watching more severe weather moving into East Alabama and West Georgia at this hour. Let's see, bear with me 1 second here. As we zoom in, we have severe thunderstorm warnings now lined up all across this line of thunderstorms that's stretching from Montevallo over in Shelby County all the way up to around Talladega, and then back up to Anniston, near Jacksonville, up to Piedmont. This is not a wide line of thunderstorms, but nonetheless, we have multiple severe thunderstorm warnings now in effect. I'll just read the text of the warning to you. The National Weather Service office in Birmingham has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for Talladega County, southeastern Calhoun County, southeastern Shelby County, Cleburne County, northern Clay County of East Alabama. This warning is in effect until 7 o'clock Central. At 6:09 p.m., severe thunderstorms were located along a line extending from near Weaver to near Wilsonville, moving east at 50 miles per hour. 60-mile-per-hour wind gust and half-dollar hail will be the main threats with this particular storm as it moves off to the east. Those areas there that are flashing in yellow, that is the severe thunderstorm warning areas. Now, this does not get into Randolph County just yet, but get ready, Randolph. Your turn's coming. I think maybe this stays out of Tallapoosa and Chambers, maybe catching the extreme northern portions of Coosa, maybe a little bit up there in extreme northern Tallapoosa and northern Chambers. But this thing is not developing to the south very much. We'll wait and see over the next several volume scans if it does. But right now, the counties that are in the direct line of this line of thunderstorms are Talladega, Clay, Randolph, and Cleburne County over here in East Alabama. So let me zoom out and show you the big picture. Once we get this line of storms through, then I think that's it for the night. There's nothing else behind it back over toward Birmingham or Tuscaloosa. All's clear over there. Then we have some pretty hefty weather continuing down in South Alabama from Mobile back over to just north of Dothan near Eufaula, then up to around Columbus. Big thunderstorms continue to rumble just to the east of Dothan over in southwest Georgia, and also some big thunderstorms down there in southeastern Georgia as well, just to the east of 75. But the reason we're here is this line of thunderstorms moving into East Alabama. We have one heavy storm out there on I-20 now, just to the west of Villa Rica. No warnings on that just yet, but that could change pretty quick. And for those of you watching up here in northeast Georgia, where I happen to be, we have one lone storm up here near Gainesville, Georgia. That's moving off to the northeast up there as well. Welcome those of you listening on God's Country and the Classic this afternoon across East Alabama and West Georgia. Most of you know I do the weather forecast for both of those fine radio stations, so occasionally when we go into severe weather coverage, they'll pick up our feed here on Dr. Don's weather page, and we appreciate God's Country and the Classic for joining us this afternoon. So if you're listening by radio, I'll try to paint the picture for you. We have a line of thunderstorms stretching from Piedmont, Alabama, down to Anniston, and then down to around Talladega and down to Sylacauga. This line of thunderstorms continuing to move off to the east this afternoon at about 50 miles per hour. Severe thunderstorm warning now in effect for Cleburne, especially the western half of Clay, all of Talladega. That warning is in effect until 7 p.m. this afternoon. I would expect, and I do anticipate, the remainder of Clay and all of Randolph to go under a warning here in the next 10 to 15 minutes or so. The line of storms just now reaching the Talladega-Clay County line, though there is one lone storm out by itself up there around Delta in extreme northeast Clay County. That's not the part of the storm that they're warning for. They're warning for that line that's crossing over the Clay County line now, especially up there in the northwest corner of Clay County. The portion of the storm that will affect central and southern Clay is still back over near Childersburg and Sylacauga. That is moving to the east, also at 50 miles per hour. And for the benefit of those of you who are watching us on social media, on YouTube and Facebook, on our live Dr. Don weather page stream, I'll zoom in and you can see that heavy part of the storm there from Blue Springs back up to around Talladega Springs. This is over in Talladega County, back over to Sylacauga, and then it runs right up Highway 21, all the way up to Talladega, where 21 and 77 intersect up there at Talladega, and then back off to the northeast, and it fills in a little bit back over to the east toward the Clay County, Talladega County line, Waldo, Chehaw State Park up there on top of the mountain getting walloped pretty good right now. And then when you get on up there around Oxford and Anniston, heavy rain up there as well, stretching back off to the east, just north of Chulafini, and just west of Heflin. I-20 from the Heflin exit all the way back out to the Bynum exit. Not a good ride at all right now. And then taking that even a little bit further, up there around Edwardsville and Muscadine up in Cleburne County, Liberty Hill, and Borden Springs. Those areas up there in extreme northern Cleburne County getting hit pretty hard this afternoon as well. So once again, if you're just joining us, we have a severe thunderstorm warning now in effect for Talladega, southeastern Calhoun, southeastern Shelby, Cleburne County, and northern Clay County. And this warning is in effect until 7 o'clock this evening for those counties of East Alabama. The main threat for this line of thunderstorms will be straight line winds of about 60 miles per hour. And also maybe some hail, though I don't see the significant hail signatures with this line of storms as I did earlier with other storms. There's still some hail embedded in this line of storms. And straight line wind of about 60 miles per hour. And just brief torrential heavy rainfall as this line moves through. Like I said at the top of this broadcast, this is not a very wide line of thunderstorms. It probably won't stay over your home for more than 10 or 15 minutes, and then it'll be gone. It's a very fast mover. You probably have a little sunshine ahead of this storm, and as soon as the storm moves through, you'll have sunshine again. I know we're getting toward the end of the day where the sun will be going down, but these storms are out there by themselves, so it's not a complete overcast, cloudy day away from storms. The sun's actually out, so kind of a strange setup this afternoon. Clouds look very, very ominous as they move through as well. I've been seeing a lot of pictures from around the area of wall clouds, very ominous looking clouds this afternoon. And that will continue until we lose the sunshine. Then you won't be able to see them at all. So we've got a severe thunderstorm warning. This is going to be up here in North Georgia. Actually, this is going to be for that storm out there on I-20. So that's right along the I-20 corridor. That storm out there around Villa Rica that I was just talking about has now gone severe. So northern Carroll County, you are under a severe thunderstorm warning. Severe thunderstorm warning for southwestern Paulding County, Haralson County, and northwestern Carroll County. That warning is going to be in effect until 8:15 p.m. So I'm telling you folks in East Alabama about this because if you're traveling up to I-20 and going toward Atlanta, that's not a good ride at all this afternoon. That's going to be pretty rough. I know a lot of folks went over to Atlanta for the ball game tonight. It got canceled. So if you're coming back toward East Alabama and you're on I-20, get off around Douglasville, get you some supper, and let this line of storms pass before you continue your travels on back off to the west. Because I-20 is not a good ride at all right now. From just east of Bremen all the way back to the Anniston-Oxford exit, it is really raining hard out there right now, and it would be dangerous to be out there on the roadways. Again, we welcome those of you who are listening to us by radio this afternoon on God's Country and also on the Classic. The main reason we're on now is for a severe thunderstorm warning that's in effect for Cleburne, portions of Clay, Talladega, and pretty much expecting for the warning to be extended to the east here in just a few moments to cover the rest of Clay County. Right now is just for the northwest section of Clay, but I think the entire county will go under the warning here in a minute, and Randolph County most likely will go under the warning as well. If you're in Talladega, the storm is just about done there, and you will be in the clear. Now, we are under a severe thunderstorm watch. That watch is in effect until 9 o'clock tonight, but I don't think we stay under that watch all the way out to 9 p.m. So we got a question here in the chat room. Is Clay County going to get any bad storms? Well, you're under a severe thunderstorm warning. So when you go under a severe thunderstorm warning, chances are pretty good you're going to have some bad storms. And you do have a line of storms moving in. Right now, the heaviest part of this storm is up there around Chehaw Park, right there up on the mountain. So it's right there on the Clay County, Cleburne County line, the heaviest part of the storm. But that's not to say that the rest of this line is not heavy, because it is. There are different pieces of it that are showing signs of being strong. But right now, the largest hail shaft does appear to be right there at Chehaw State Park, up there in extreme southwest Cleburne County. For those of you that are watching us on Facebook and YouTube, if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, you can post them in the chat room. I'm taking a peek at that from time to time. Here's a question: is the potential for tornadoes over for Randolph County, the Roanoke-Wedowee area? Jacqueline, no. That threat is not over completely. I don't think that threat is as significant now as we once thought that it would be. But we cannot rule out the possibility of a quick spin-up tornado along this line of thunderstorms as it moves to the east into Randolph County in the next hour or so. That's the same thing for Clay County as well. I think the largest threat from this line is going to be damaging straight-line winds of 60-plus miles per hour. The second threat is going to be large damaging hail. And then the third threat would be a possible tornado or two. All right, so we have a new severe thunderstorm warning here. Let me read the text of this to you. The National Weather Service in Birmingham has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for southeastern Cleburne County and central Alabama until 7 p.m. At 6:28 p.m., a severe thunderstorm was located near Heflin, moving east at around 55 miles per hour. 60-mile-per-hour wind gust and quarter-sized hail will be the main threat from this storm. Locations impacted will include Heflin, Ranburne, Abernathy, Lake Cleburne, and that's out there on the I-20 Welcome Center as well. And that's that area that I was pointing out to you just a few moments ago, up here, right along I-20. That's for this portion of the storm that is showing a pretty good sign of hail now from Heflin down. Let me put some time zone here. We're talking Ranburne at 6:45. Bowden by 6:50, that's Central Time, so it'd be 7:50 Georgia time. Mount Zion around 6:54 or 7:54. Carrollton around 8:01. And then Whitesburg by about 8:12. Palmetto around 8:27. That's for this heavy portion of the storm that is just south of Heflin, just south of I-20, moving off to the east over in Cleburne County. Beginning to see some rain move into extreme northwestern Randolph County now, up there around Folsom. That'll also move off to the east. The heavy section of this storm now over in Clay County near Chehaw State Park. We've got that zoomed in there so you can see it pretty good. Showing some signs of hail there, so maybe lots of ice falling from the sky up there at Chehaw State Park this afternoon. That's also moving off to the east. Places like Needmore, maybe Delta will get in the action with that hail. Delta's definitely going to get some more heavy rain. And then coming back down into Clay County now, Concord getting the heavy rain up there, Union on the north end of 49. Beginning to rain. Here comes a new hail shaft that's just popped up on Highway 281. This is north of Campbell Springs. Right there on 281. Let me see if I can get you some other road names there. Let's see. All right, County Road 633. This is in Clay County. Some pretty good indications of hail there. County Road 649. This is running off of Highway 281, Adams Gap Road. State Route 281. County Road 633. All of these areas up there in Clay County. Maybe getting in on the action with some hail this afternoon. And let's go back up here to the northern part of Clay County as well. They're just north of Union, State Route 49, Good Hope Delta Road, Crutchfield Drive, Able Road, State Route 9. All of these areas up there around Delta, you're in the direct line of possible hail at this hour as well. Zooming back out, now it looks like we've got some hail over here in Randolph County, right there, right along the Cleburne County, Randolph County line around County Road 401, County Road 29, County Road 25. These are Randolph County roads. And then up there in Cleburne, good indication of hail up here on 46. That's just south of I-20, County Road 18, State Route 46. County Road 584. County Road 18, County Road 71. These are Cleburne County roads we're talking about. That's where the line of thunderstorms, possibly containing hail, is moving through those areas as we speak. Lineville, the rain hasn't quite gotten to you just yet. Ashland, it's knocking on your door. Looking down here in southwest Clay County, I don't see any significant signatures of hail, though. All those areas where you see the pink, for those of you that are watching us on social media, where you see the pink, that certainly could be hail, but there's nothing that sticks out really strong right there. Only about 16 lightning strikes in the last 2 minutes in southwest Clay County. Sylacauga, you're in the clear now. Waldo, you're about to be in the clear. Talladega, sun should be shining there now. This line's not going to last long when it moves through, and it's moving off to the east pretty quick this afternoon. And we have severe thunderstorm warnings for just about every section of this line of thunderstorms, all the way from Douglas, Georgia, down through the Heflin area, down to around Delta in Clay County, all the way back down to around Sylacauga in Talladega County. So we're waiting to see if the National Weather Service is going to extend the severe thunderstorm warning to the east. To be quite honest with you, I would have thought they would have already done that. So I'm beginning to wonder now if they're going to. Good afternoon to Graham, Alabama, watching us on social media. Dawsonville, there's one of my neighbors up here in northeast Georgia. Dawsonville, just to the southwest of where I broadcast from. Question there is there a second round of storms threatening the Lannett Valley area? It's going to be a close call by the time it gets over to the state line. Right now, I think this line is going to stay north of the Valley Lannett. It all depends on whether this tail end of the line develops any further south. Right now, Wetumpka's about as far south as it goes. So if you draw a line directly east, about 5 points in Chambers County would be as far south as this line is going to extend. So we'll have to wait and see for you folks over there in the Valley, West Point, Lannett area as to whether or not this storm is going to affect you. Sylacauga's looking good right now. Question in there about how Sylacauga's looking. Storm should be ending in the Sylacauga area now. That's a severe thunderstorm watch that's in effect until 9 p.m. The warning, which is in effect for portions of Clay County, actually expire at 7 p.m. So that is a watch, not a warning, that's in effect until 9 p.m. We got Sylacauga watching us this evening. Thunder up at Foster's Crossroads. That's up in Randolph County. All right, here comes a new severe thunderstorm warning. And this is going to include Randolph County. Actually, this is a significant weather advisory, so I stand corrected. Significant weather advisory for Randolph, northern Tallapoosa, northwestern Chambers, southeastern Cleburne, northeastern Coosa, and Clay County in effect until 7:15. Again, that's a significant weather advisory. At 6:39 p.m., Doppler radar was tracking strong thunderstorms along the line, extending from near Morrison's Crossroads to 9 miles southwest of Ashland to 6 miles southeast of Sycamore to near Parkdale. Movement was east at 45 miles per hour. Penny-sized hail and wind gusts of up to 50 miles per hour will be possible with these storms. Locations in the path of this storm include Roanoke, Lineville, Ashland, Goodwater, Wedowee, Lake Wedowee, Stewartville, New Site, Wadley, Woodland, Goldville, Malone, Morrison's Crossroads, Barfield, Abanda, Corinth, Forester's Crossroads, and Crystal Lake. Again, that is a significant weather advisory in effect now for Randolph, northern Tallapoosa, northwestern Chambers, southeastern Cleburne, northeastern Coosa, and Clay counties until 7:15. Daryl's asking a question about Smith Station, wanting to know if they're done down there with the severe weather. Right now, Daryl, it would appear so. Because that last line just moved through and has just cleared the Smith Station area. And this northern line does not extend far enough south, moving east, to do anything for Smith Station. So as it stands right now, yes, you look like you're in the clear, but just as I say that, look back over here in Elmore County. We have a small storm cell pop up there over in Elmore County near Wetumpka. Wetumpka's already had a heavy thunderstorm this afternoon with lots of hail. So we do have development over there in Elmore County. If you draw a line straight across Smith Station, you see where that would put it. So we will have to watch back to your west to see if there is any more development. At the moment, at least for the next hour or so, you're perfectly fine, though. Until we get this last batch of moisture out of here, we're not completely out of the woods. All right, so we have a new severe thunderstorm warning. This is going to be for Carroll County. And this is where you have differences of opinion from the National Weather Service offices. The National Weather Service office over in Birmingham is going with a significant weather advisory for Randolph County for this portion of the storm that's up here in northwestern Randolph County. Yet the National Weather Service office over in Peachtree City is issuing a severe thunderstorm warning, though there is a little bit of a bow right there in Carroll County that's not appearing down here in Randolph. So I'll, if you zoom in a little bit, you can see it a little bit better. See how the line just kind of bows right there? That's what they're warning for. That's up there around Bowden. So I'll give them that one. But Randolph County, though it's not showing on the legend just yet, Randolph County should also be blue. That would be a special weather statement. Randolph, Chambers, Coosa, and Tallapoosa are all under a special weather statement. Now, for Coosa, Tallapoosa, and Chambers, it's basically going to be for the northern sections of your county as this line of thunderstorms moves through. You folks down there in the southern area, nothing to worry about right now. Got some light rain trying to reform down there just south of Lynette, down there around Valley and down I-85, but that's just light rain right now. Ashland is reporting rain at this hour. Good afternoon, Tallapoosa, Georgia. Nice to have you in here with us. Thank you, Sharon. I appreciate your kind words. That's correct, Mark. We're under a special weather statement in Randolph County until 7:15. That hasn't populated yet on the map for some reason. Let me turn it off and turn it back on, see if we can get it to come back. The National Weather Service has really been struggling in the last couple of months with data issues, and looks like we've got a little data issue going on this evening because Randolph County should be blue as well. I noticed there's one person in here that says their audio keeps going out. Is anybody else having audio problems? Everything looks good on this end. But if somebody can give me an audio check and let me know if the audio's okay. Portia, that blue is a significant weather advisory. That's one level below a severe thunderstorm warning. It's a special weather statement from the National Weather Service. Very heavy rain now in Delta. All right, Jessica, is it like is there a green tint to the sky? If it's kind of a greenish color, then That's hail. Okay, I'm getting lots of folks telling me that the audio is fine. Okay, well, that's good. I'm glad to hear that. You know, sometimes if you don't have real good internet service, then the signal will start to buffer. We've got great internet service on this end for a change, but on your end, if you don't have great data signal or internet or Wi-Fi signal, then the signal will buffer, and that'll cause it to jump around and be a little bit choppy. So that could be what's going on. I can give you a little more volume there, Mr. Knight, and see if that helps things out a little bit. Bring that audio up. Okay, we have very large hail falling at our studios. I mean, it sounds like it's about to come through the roof. I don't know if you guys can hear it or not. That is huge hail falling at our studios here in North Georgia. You can only imagine what our vehicles look like right now. Can you go see what the car? I know, but see what the vehicles look like. If the windshields. I'm gonna have to step to the side just for a second, folks. I'll be back in just a moment. Okay, folks, I'm back. Sorry, I'm not immune to severe weather either, and I had to step aside just for a few moments because honestly, I thought we have a metal roof, and there for just a few moments, I thought it was coming in the house. I'm not kidding you. I mean, that was looked like about ping pong ball size hail is what it looked like here. And I'm for those of you that don't know, I'm up in northeast Georgia, way up here, and it's going to be that thunderstorm cell right there that just moved over my house. And that's off of the Birmingham radar, so that's showing up really good on the Birmingham NexRad. All right, so let's go back down to East Alabama. That's why we're here, and we have a severe thunderstorm warning now for Randolph County. Let me get that pulled up. Bear with me just a second. Okay, the National Weather Service in Birmingham has now issued a severe thunderstorm warning for Randolph County in east central Alabama, northern Tallapoosa County in east central Alabama, northern Chambers County in east central Alabama, southeastern Clay County in east central Alabama until 7:45. At 6:45, a severe thunderstorm was indicated located along a line extending from near Ranburne to Ashland to Goodwater, moving east at 50 miles per hour. 60 mile per hour wind gust and penny-sized hail will be likely with this storm. Again, that is a severe thunderstorm warning now for central and eastern Clay, all of Randolph. Also, southeastern Cleburne County remains under a severe thunderstorm warning. Carroll County is also under a severe thunderstorm warning, and this warning does also include northern Tallapoosa and northern Chambers County. I don't think it's going to get quite as far south as Lynette, but from about Buffalo north in Chambers County, all of Randolph County, and central and eastern Clay, as well as southeastern Cleburne, now under severe thunderstorm warnings. We'll zoom in a little bit so you can kind of see a little bit better. That line of storms now stretching from near Hawk, up there near Graham, back over to Hawk in Randolph County to just north of Wedowee, over to the Clay County line right there along Highway 48 there at Lake Wedowee. And then it stretches over to near Lineville and then back down into southern Clay County, places like Bluff Springs. Hadn't made it to the Mountain Community yet, stretching back down to Hackneyville in northwestern Tallapoosa County. And again, this is going to move off to the east at around 50 miles per hour this evening. For some reason, we're still having problems with the National Weather Service graphics, but you can see that the polygon does cover Randolph County. So let's take the advisories off. Now you can see clearly the areas that are under the severe thunderstorm warnings. And again, folks, the main threat here is going to be damaging straight line winds of around 60 miles per hour and 3/4 inch hail. We have several markers now along this line that is showing just that. Chance of hail is 100% down here in south central Clay County. We have a 100% chance of hail, 50% chance that it is severe, around 3/4 of an inch. That's the threshold for going severe, so that's why we have this warning. Then we have another hail marker up here just northeast of Lineville, showing a 90% probability of hail, 30% chance that it is severe at about a 1/2 inch in diameter. Then up here in northwest Randolph County, we have a 90% chance of hail. There's a 40% chance that we have 3/4 inch hail up there. So those are the three main areas that indicate hail at the moment. Putting some timing out there for you, and this is a little bit behind. So Woodland at about 7:15. Wedowee, it'll be in the town of Wedowee now in the next 5 minutes or so, as that continues to move off to the east. And again, I apologize for having to step aside there for just a few moments, but my goodness, it was horrible here. I mean, that was I don't. It's been quite some time since I've heard hail like that. Alan is reporting pretty good size hail in the Ranburne area. That has just moved through. The hail should have already subsided there in Ranburne. This is what came through. It's now near Bowden, or just out there on 100 near Bucktown, back up to around Bowden is where the hail is right now. That just came through Ranburne. If you're up here in Carroll County, just north of Carrollton, some really big hail up there just south of I-20, up there around Abilene, between Abilene and Mount Zion. Some pretty good hail falling there as well. Then, like I said, just north and east of Bucktown. You folks in Randolph County, especially up there northeast Randolph County, know where that's at. Some hail there. Also hail showing up now around Hawk. From Hawk down to just north of Wedowee Marine on Highway 431, we have hail. 90 lightning strikes in the frame that you're looking at just in the last 2 minutes. So a good bit of lightning with this storm as well. A couple of small pockets of hail out there on the western side of Randolph County, right along the Clay County, Randolph County line. Lineville, you should be getting out of the stormy part of this now. The line is racing off to the east, and Lineville's on the back side of it, so the threat for severe weather has pretty much subsided in Lineville. Talladega County is showing that you're still under a severe thunderstorm warning, but you're not. That has since subsided. And so you're all clear over there in Talladega County. Millerville's out of the action now. We have more hail showing up just to the west of Cooley Crossroads there in Clay County and Mountain Community. You're about to get in on the action also. Let me zoom in a little bit because this is a pretty good hail signature right here, south of Gibsonville and north and west of Mountain Community. It just came through Bluff Springs, moving off to the east. So if you're anywhere on Highway 77 from the Randolph County, Clay County line all the way up to Cooley Crossroads, find somewhere to pull over and just wait and let this line move through. It's not going to take very long at all. You don't want to drive up into this. If you're in Wadley and you're going to head over to Ashland or Lineville, just stay put. If you're at Southern Union and you want to go over to Clay County, stay at Southern Union for a few minutes and let this line of storms pass you before you go in that direction, because you're going to be driving right into it and right into this hail. Now, if you're sitting still, this hail most likely will not damage your vehicle, though it could dent your vehicle. I'm just looking off my front porch. I think all three of our vehicles, I think, just got damaged from hail. The windshield and the windows are still fine. But if you drive into this stuff, that adds to the velocity of this hail. And if it's 3/4 inch or larger and you're driving into it at 35, 40, 50 miles per hour, well, you know what the end result can be. It can take out your windshield. So don't do that. If you're over here in southern Randolph County and you're going to Ashland or Lineville, just stay put and let this storm pass you before you drive up 77. But good hail signatures now from just west of Cooley Crossroads all the way down to Mountain Community and then down into northern Tallapoosa County, just west of Goldville. New site, get ready. You're going to catch the very southern edge of this. For the moment, the individual pockets of hail are, I think, going to stay north of New Site, but with each volume scan, that could change. So New Site, Daviston, be ready as well. You folks down here in extreme southeastern Clay County, where the tornado damage is located from the tornado a month ago, that's coming right at you. Also, southwest Randolph County, same thing. You folks down here in the Corinth community that still have tarps on your home, you got just a few minutes to make sure those things are secure before this line moves through, and there is going to be hail involved in it. Those tarps have been up there for about a month now, so they're beginning to probably not be as strong as they were when you first put them up there. and you've got hail coming. So that could be a problem for some of you homeowners who still have tarps on your roofs down there. Again, the other real strong indication of hail now in Randolph County is going to be up here just north of the Ava community. Let me give you some roads up here. Old Highway 431, County Road 289, County Road 66, Right Way Drive, County Road 249, Mathis Road, County Road 134, County Road 532. If you're on any of these roads up here in northern Randolph County, you've got hail falling, or you're about to have hail falling. That's going to continue on off to the east. So if you're north of Woodland, up here on Highway 48, County Road 51, County Road 59, County Road 82, north of Woodland, get ready. You've probably got some hail that's about to rotate right over you up there in northeast Randolph County. Heavy rain falling in Carrollton. So my daughter-in-law was, how did you know I was speaking to you? My daughter-in-law was up in her rafters patching tarps this afternoon. See, that's exactly what I'm saying. You folks in the Corinth area, I know that a lot of you still have tarps on your roofs from the tornado a month ago. And those tarps are not as strong as they were when you first put them up there. You've had a lot of sunshine on them, so those tarps are becoming brittle. And so now this hail could be a problem for you. So that's what I'm talking about. You got to make sure those tarps are good and strong and sturdy. And I know it takes a long time to get repairs done, and about every 2 weeks you probably should replace those tarps, especially if there's a lot of sunshine, because it will compromise those tarps. Question from Holly Berry: will this hail hit the Wadley area? Most likely. If you'll look right here, there's Wadley. I'm going to zoom in a little bit closer. There's the town of Wadley right there. If you'll look over here in southeastern Clay County, from Cooley Crossroads down to just west of Motley, that is moving to the east. So if it holds together, now there's always a chance that it could dissipate before it gets there. But if it holds together, then that hail core is going to move directly over the town of Wadley, Corinth, Friendship Community. Dickert will probably get in on the action, maybe Almond Malone. And then eventually, if it holds together down the road, we're looking at Broughton Ridge. We're looking at Highway 22 from Wadley all the way over to Roanoke. May get some hail out of this as this final line of storms moves through East Alabama and into West Georgia. Lots of wind and lightning and heavy rain in the Piney Woods community in Randolph County. Pine Hill is watching us this afternoon. Good afternoon, Chris. Strong winds up in Graham. Hiram, Georgia's in the house. Valley, Alabama's watching us. Thundering on County Road 43. That's out there at Joe Knight's location. That's out there where the tornado hit about a month ago. Out there on County Road 43 in southwest Randolph County. Teresa Bars, who is up here in my neck of the woods, is reporting dime-size hail in Demarest. And Teresa, that's what just moved through my area. I'm down in southwest White County, right on the Lumpkin-White Hall County line. And that is most likely that hail shaft that moved directly over my house. And it was not fun, especially if you have a metal roof. I thought I was losing my roof there for just a few moments. Now, if you were with us earlier, I told you about the tent at the mass vaccination site at the airport at the Delta Museum in Atlanta. I told you about that tent collapsing because of a thunderstorm earlier this afternoon. A colleague of mine runs that site, and I'm happy to report that nobody was injured. They were open. I was unaware that they were running today, but they were open when that happened, but they all took cover inside the Delta Museum, and so no one was injured, but the tent is completely on the ground. Now, when I say tent, folks, I'm talking about this is like a circus tent. This thing is huge. You can drive like 5 or 6 vehicles under it at one time. Now, the mass vaccination site that I'm currently running, which is up in Habersham County at the Habersham County Fairgrounds in northeast Georgia, also has one of those tents. And so this storm that's moving through Demarest and over into Habersham County at this hour, same one that came through my location about 15, 20 minutes ago, is about to move over my mass vaccination site. So I've got my cameras pulled up and watching it while I'm also watching this line of storms move through Randolph County, Alabama. Just to make sure we don't have any problems at our mass vaccination site. It's been a crazy weather afternoon. Early this morning, we thought this is exactly what we were going to see, and then as we approached the noon hour, the Storm Prediction Center kind of backed off the idea, thinking that the best chance for severe weather would be well south of I-85. And then sometime around 3 o'clock this afternoon, these storms started popping up. And we've been under the gun ever since. And here we are at 7:06 p.m. Central, 8:06 p.m. Eastern on your Saturday evening, watching another very strong line of storms move through East Alabama, primarily in Randolph County now. Let's start down here on the south end, and we'll take the tour all the way up to the north. So the line pretty much starts right there at New Site. We have hail indications there just north of New Site, just east of Goldville, and then up into extreme southeastern Clay County, now just to the east of the mountain community. And then over here in southwestern Randolph County, there's Wadley. And you'll see this stuff flashing up here just north and west of Wadley, just to the west of the Southern Union campus. Southern Union, our sponsor for the Severe Weather Center and one of our longtime partners here on Dr. Don's weather page. That is their Wadley campus right there, just north of downtown Wadley. And this hail core is like knocking on the door. Wadley High School is sitting right here. And so this area that's most likely containing hail, about to move over Wadley High School and the Southern Union State Community College campus. And then you folks, this is the same area that was hit by the tornado about a month ago. And I've already said it several times, but a lot of folks still have tarps on their roofs in this area. And here comes the hail. Corinth, Forester's Chapel. Let me give you some roads out here. There's County Road 43 right there. That's where the Corinth Volunteer Fire Department is located that was damaged during the tornado. County Road 49. County Road 849. Some of these little bitty roads will not populate. There's County Road 854, County Road 15, County Road 845. It's right over County Road 845 now. Heaviest part of this, where the hail is, may stay just a shade bit north of the Southern Union campus. You see the pink, though. That is going to move right over Southern Union. There's Cooley Street in Wadley. So that is hail, but that's probably small hail. The largest hail is going to be those blues and whites that are flashing there just north of the Southern Union campus. So County Road 849, you're next in line. County Road 333, County Road 43, and then if it holds together out here at County Road 825. Then later on down the road, places like Concord, Mount Olive, Broughton Ridge, There's County Road 26 right there at Broughton Ridge. County Road 821. County Road 825. County Road 333 there at Foster's Chapel. County Road 41. So if you're in this area, it's really too late to do anything now. But you've got some pretty strong hail. The heaviest part of the thunderstorms right there. You'll look at this bow right here. From Potash down to around Malone, we have kind of a bow. That's an indication that we could have a little wind taking place right there. Let's go look at the base velocity. Yeah, I mean, it's very broad, but there's certainly some indications of some strong winds aloft. That doesn't mean they're at the ground. But in those areas where the hail is falling, that could push some of those strong winds to the ground. So not only do you have a hail threat here north of Wadley, but you also have some wind threat right in this area where it's bowing. Dickert, you're going to be right in the middle of it. Friendship Community, you're going to be right in the middle of it. Heads up Crystal Lake. All of you out there on County Road 26, Broughton Ridge. Gusty winds, a lot of lightning in the area, very heavy rainfall, and most likely some hail. The heaviest part of this is going to run right along and north of Highway 22 as it continues to move off to the east toward Roanoke. Now up here in central and northeastern Randolph County, very heavy rainfall up here around Wedowee. Just a number of little bitty individual pockets where we could be seeing some hail as well. Napoleon, there's a good hail marker right there. 80% chance that we have hail on this one, 40% chance that it's severe, three quarters of an inch in size. That would be for this area between New Hope and Napoleon. Then up here north of Napoleon, we have some scattered areas that we could be seeing some hail as well. Woodland, you've still got some heavy rain falling right there. But it won't be much longer. Woodland will be completely out of it. And for the most part, Wedowee Marine up there on Lake Wedowee, you're in the clear now. Northwestern sections of Randolph County, all of Clay, you're in the clear now. Pine Tucky, Forester's Crossroads, Liberty, Lineville, Ashland, Shiloh, Union, Delta, Millerville, Mountain Community, all of you guys are in the clear. That ends the threat of severe weather for you tonight. I know that you're officially still under the tornado watch, but your county will be cleared here momentarily. And for Randolph County, as soon as we get this line into Georgia, you will be cleared for the rest of the night as well. This is the end of it for today. But we still have a strong line of thunderstorms moving through Randolph County, and this is going to be the heaviest part of that storm. From about Cornhouse Creek, or from about Roxton. From about Roxton all the way down to the Chambers County line in Randolph County is going to be without question, the heaviest part of this line of thunderstorms. I'm not certain if God's Country and the Classic is still with us. I had to step aside just a few moments ago, and they probably bailed on me. But they may be back by now. So if so, we welcome those of you who are listening to us on radio in East Central Alabama. God's Country is is on the internet, and you can go to our website, drdonwx.com, and go over to the God's Country page, download the Mixler app, and listen to God's Country anywhere in the whole wide world. But now the classic you can hear anywhere in East Alabama. So go over there and listen to the classic, some great classic rock. And you get my weather forecast to boot. I'm on there daily with the daily weather forecast. So we welcome those of you who are listening to us tonight on the classic and on God's Country. Okay, so I understand they are still with us, so good deal. So I'll tell you again, for those of you listening in Clay County, Talladega County, down into Coosa and Tallapoosa, you're pretty much in the clear. There's a little section down there in Tallapoosa County from Alexander City up to Daviston that we still have a pretty respectable thunderstorm underway. As a matter of fact, let's go take a look at Daviston. We've got a pretty good hail marker down there now. 80% chance of hail, 70% chance that it is severe. And the radar is estimating the hail size in the Daviston area at 1.25. That's significant. So big hail falling now just to the north and maybe a little bit northwest of downtown Daviston, out there on Highway 22 up in extreme northeastern Tallapoosa County. But Clay, you're good. Threat of severe weather has subsided for the evening. Talladega is good, and Coosa, you're in the clear as well. Randolph still under the gun. Extreme northeast, Tallapoosa, and northern Chambers still under the gun for severe weather until we get this line out of here. We do have a severe thunderstorm warning in effect over here in Georgia. That's going to be from the central Hatchie area back over to around Whitesburg. We have a thunderstorm cell there as well. So parts of Heard County also under a severe thunderstorm warning, as well as northern Coweta County from Noonan north. They don't need any severe weather either. Millions of dollars in damage done over there in Noonan from the same tornado that got southwest Randolph and southeastern Clay about a month ago. All right, so northwest Randolph, you're in the clear. You'll see that the National Weather Service has trimmed the polygon down. So if you're outside of the yellow flashing area, for those of you who are watching us on social media, then you're in the clear. Pine Tucky, Ophelia, Fuller's Crossroads, Hawk, most of Lake Wedowee, you're in the clear now. The threat of severe weather has subsided for the evening. But if you're anywhere in Randolph County from Wedowee south and east, Woodland east, you still got this line of thunderstorms to get out of the area, and you are under a severe thunderstorm warning that is in effect until 7:45. Here's some timing for you. Roanoke, the outer edge of it's moving into the Roanoke area now, but we're looking at Roanoke at around 7:27. Franklin around 8:36. Lafayette around 7:39. Holiday Park at around 7:46 or 8:46 Eastern. If this line does continue to slide to the south, we may see it down there in the West Point area around 8:56. Lynette around 8:56. Hughley about 8:56. LaGrange around 9 p.m. and Valley also around 9 p.m. as well. But no question, this is the heaviest part of the storm from just west of Roanoke, from about Crystal Lake down to Doublehead or Clarksville, down to around Milltown. So heads up, Roanoke. Here comes some hail for you. It's just to the west of downtown Roanoke now. Heaviest part of this, let me get you some road names. There's Louanna Road. So the heaviest part of the hail shaft is coming right out Louanna Road, coming toward the city of Roanoke. There's Shady Creek Church Road. County Road 87. County Road 887. Country Club Road. County Road 871. So if you're over here on the western side of Roanoke, Seymour Drive, Louisiana Road, Strozier Street, Highway 22, and the entire city of Roanoke, out there around Wright Field. This line, or this hail core, is coming right at the city of Roanoke. Okay, so I've got ground truth reports on Louisiana Road. There's someone in the chat room that says that they've got it out there now. Hey, Ryan, thank you for the comment there, and let's help keep the Corinth community safe. I have special interest out there. Very yellow outside in Napoleon. That's the hail. Hail will give off a greenish, yellowish hue. It's the sun beams hitting the ice droplets in the cloud, and it'll give off a greenish, yellowish color. So Norma Jean, that is an indication that there is hail in that storm. Yeah, Paula, we don't have a tornado warning, but there's it's always a good idea to take the least course of regret. Anytime you have a thunderstorm like this, if you've got a safe place to go ride the storm out, even though you don't have a tornado warning, that's a great idea, and especially since you just went through this about a month ago. So kudos to you. And everybody did what they were supposed to do during the tornado back in last month, and that's why we didn't have any loss of life. That and the grace of God are the reasons we didn't have any loss of life in Clay or Randolph County, because we probably should have. Looking at some of the damage down there, we probably should have at least had injuries, if not fatalities. So everybody did what they were supposed to do, and that's the whole purpose behind what we do here at Dr. Don's Weather Page. Just being aware, it goes a long way in helping you make decisions to keep yourself safe during severe weather. So nothing wrong with going to your safe place during a thunderstorm, because sometimes thunderstorms can and occasionally do drop tornadoes with very little or no warning. And though the atmosphere is not that conducive for tornadoes this evening, it certainly is not out of the possibility. So good move. Lots of wind, thunder, and lightning up in the Woodland, Omaha community. Things should be getting a little bit better up there now. Kim was saying a little earlier that the sky was yellow and waddly. That's the hail. All right, so Teresa Kirby's reporting very heavy hail in the city of Roanoke right now. And just that fast, Teresa, it's probably gone, except over there on the eastern side of town. This stuff's moving at about 50 miles per hour, so it will only take about 2 minutes for it to clear the city of Roanoke. Right now, we're showing the heaviest hail out there on the 431 bypass on the east side of Roanoke, from about Hanley Middle School down to, let me put some road numbers on, Bud Cummings Road. Hail now out there on Johnson Street, Gillum Road. Ever heard of Gillum Road? Lived on Gillum Road for several years. Highway 22, there's Bonner Street, probably a little hail there. Bartlett Avenue, these are all in the city of Roanoke, pretty much on the east side of Highway 431 now. Fast-moving storm, so the hail is not going to last very long at all as it clears the city of Roanoke. So now, Bacon level, we know this stuff's holding together. It's been together since Clay County. So pretty good bet that you're about to see some hail out there on Gladney Mill Road. County Road 16. Ever heard of County Road 16? Okay. Here, that's producer Tracy in the background. Bacon Cove Road up there around Rock Mills. County Road 661. County Road 682. Bacon Level. County Road 75. County Road 685. County Road 686. County Road 16 from Center Chapel all the way down to around Gladney Mill Road is going to possibly see some hail as this moves through. So just like that, Roanoke, the hail is gone. It's now encroaching on Rock Mills and Bacon Level. A little hail down here around Doublehead in extreme northern Chambers County. And look at this stuff over here just west of Milltown. This is in northwest Chambers County. State Route 77, County Road 150. This is Chambers County. Chambers County Road 155. Chambers County Road 237. Chambers County Road 53. Chambers County 148. All of these areas here, Clackville, or I call it Clacksville. I'm not sure what the absolute correct pronunciation is. But the entire 25 some odd years I lived in Roanoke, we always referred to it as Clacksville. Used to be a great catfish place down there. Anyway, you're going to get some hail out of this. Milltown, Doublehead, all this stuff coming out of northwest Chambers County, moving off to the east. Maybe a little bitty spot down there at Miss Mary's house. Miss Mary, you might want to run out there and cover those frogs up down there at Frog Eye. And on the very tail end of this, we have a little cell sitting out there by itself that's riding the extreme southern flank of this line. That's just north of Jackson Gap. That's moving off to the east. So Buxton, you're going to catch a little piece of it. It's not going to last long at all. We have a new severe thunderstorm warning now. This is going to be for Troup County. So you folks in LaGrange, Holiday Park, Gabbettsville, that's going to be for the southern end of this line as it moves through Chambers County, and eventually it'll wind up over here in Troup County. Also, Heard County's under severe thunderstorm warning. Rain just starting in Franklin and stretches down to around the Denver community. And all this lightning you see over here around Potash Ridge, moving off to the east, over around Big Springs, Omaha community. That'll work on over into Adamson and eventually into Franklin. And then this stuff down here near Rock Mills and Bacon Level, stretching down in to around Standing Rock, Macocius Mill. Raining like cats and dogs now at Welch. The 109 ride from Welch over to LaGrange, not a good idea right this minute. Heavy rain all the way down to Stroud, just north of 5 Points, Standing Rock, and all this is moving off to the east. Maybe a little bit of a southern motion to it, but for the most part, it's moving due east. So right now in our coverage area, southeast Randolph, extreme northeastern Tallapoosa, northern Chambers, Troup County, and southern Heard, all of Heard County, under a severe thunderstorm warning that will continue for, the Troup County storm is in effect until 8 p.m. Chambers and southeast Randolph is in effect until 7:45. The Heard County storm warning is in effect until 8 p.m. This evening. I think I got some grandbabies tuned in, so I want to say hello to Remington and Baby Drake listening to me in Corinth this evening. Now you know the interest. All All right, so here's some timing for you. And again, these times are, don't take it to the bank because you'll notice the line is showing up at the back edge of it. The front edge of it's about maybe 5 minutes sooner out there. So we're looking at, it's already cleared Roanoke. So the back edge moving through now. But you folks out there at Holiday Park around 7:58, Hogansville around 8:07. Some timing for you there on this line of storms. Horrible weather up there around the city of Atlanta. I mean, it's just, it is bad. From downtown Atlanta all the way down to around College Park, Palmetto, down to around Franklin, and then to Rock Mills, on to near 5 Points, and ending up down there around Dadeville, Alabama. This line of thunderstorms. Zoom out a little bit further. And I tell you what I'm going to do, too. I'm going to switch over to the Atlanta radar since this stuff is over in extreme east Alabama. We can see it a little bit better, I think, if we take Atlanta. And I'm going to zoom in on our studios up here in North Georgia for just a second. For those of you watching us on our social media stream. And there you go. There's Dr. Don Studios. This is Claremont, Georgia. A heavy storm cell just north of Claremont. I've just got moderate rain showers right now. That's extreme southwestern White, where White, Lumpkin, and Hall all come together on the side of Waka Mountain. One of my grandkids can't say Waka Mountain, so he refers to it as Monkey Mountain. So if you hear me refer to this area of Georgia as Monkey Mountain, that would be why. So you see that real heavy storm up there around Tallulah Falls. That's what just came through Habersham County. That was my concern because our mass vaccination site is sitting right here just north of Clarksville. And this storm cell came right through there just a few moments ago. But I've checked the cameras. Our tent's still standing. Everything looks good over there. So we'll go back down the line, and you see that mess in Georgia. I mean, I'm from Atlanta down to Peachtree City. That's just, if you had any inkling of getting on I-85 and going toward Atlanta, I know that you wouldn't. Who would in their own right mind on a beautiful sunny day? But if you had any reason to go to Atlanta tonight, that would be a major no-no. I can guarantee you I-85 is a parking lot. 285, especially on the west side of the perimeter, is completely shut down, I would imagine. I-20 is a mess going through town. The connector through downtown is going to be a mess. 75 going north up toward Woodstock is going to be a mess. 400, a complete washout. 85 even past Atlanta. Not looking good this evening. And so, yeah, if you had travel plans, you might want to wait till tomorrow morning or sometime tomorrow to come up this way, because that is a recipe for a mess in the city of Atlanta tonight. All right, so Randolph County, the heaviest of this has cleared Randolph County, though the severe thunderstorm warning continues officially for southeast Randolph County out there until 7:45. So that's about another 12 minutes or so. But I can tell you the heaviest part of this storm now is down here in northeastern Chambers, near Standing Rock. Between Standing Rock and Stroud is where the hail indications are now. So let me give you a few road. There's Chambers County Road 23, Chambers County Road 27, Chambers County Road 266, 268, 274, County Road 266, 285. Those are Chambers County roads that are about to be, or that are in the path of this hail that's moving through the eastern sections of your county. Now let me go over here in Troup County, North State Line Road, Deer Point Road, Rock Mills Road, Of course, there's Highway 109 that runs from Welch over to LaGrange. Abbott's Ford. There's Holiday Park. Williams Road. Neely Road. Antioch Road. Vernon Ferry Road. All of these locations are in the path of the heaviest part of this thunderstorm. Now it's getting windy. You see lightning. You're hearing thunder. Rain is moving in, but embedded in these storms are also pockets of hail. Most of it is going to be below severe limits, but several locations have already seen ping pong size hail during the storms this afternoon, including right here at my house. So I'm going to zoom out right there just for a few minutes so you can see the big picture. I think I'm going to put this thing in motion too. And this is going to be the last 1 hour loop, so you can kind of get a feel for how this is moving. And that portion of the storm that came through Wadley, that's down here in extreme northeastern Chambers, most definitely was the heaviest part of that line. So I'm going to bring this back current. I'm going to stop it right there. And I'm going to step aside for just a few moments to check a few things. Then I fully expect to come back in a few minutes and wrap this up as things are calming down, or will be calming down as soon as we get this line on over into West Georgia. As soon as it gets out of our coverage counties, we'll be wrapping this thing up for the evening. So I'm going to step aside just for a few moments. I'll be right back as our live severe weather coverage continues in the Southern Union State Community College Live Severe Weather Center on Dr. Don's weather page. Stay with us. I'll be right back.
Watching severe weather coverage from the Southern Union State Community College Severe Weather Center. Dr. Don is taking a quick break and will return shortly. Be sure to like Dr. Don's weather page and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Please consider supporting Dr. Don's weather page by going to paypal.me, drdonwx.com. You're watching severe weather coverage from the Southern Union State Community College Severe Weather Center. Dr. Don is taking a quick break and will return shortly. Be sure to like Dr. Don's weather page and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Please consider supporting Dr. Don's weather page by going to paypal.me, drdonwx.com. You're watching severe weather coverage from the Southern Union State Community College Severe Weather Center. Dr. Don is taking a quick break and will return shortly. Be sure to like Dr. Don's weather page and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Please consider supporting Dr. Don's weather page by going to paypal.me, drdonwx.com. You're watching severe weather coverage from the Southern Union State Community College Severe Weather Center. Dr. Don is taking a quick break and will return shortly. Be sure to like Dr. Don's weather page and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Please consider supporting Dr. Don's weather page by going to paypal.me, drdonwx.com. You're watching severe weather coverage from the Southern Union State Community College Severe Weather Center. Dr. Don is taking a quick break and will return shortly. Be sure to like Dr. Don's weather page and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Please consider supporting Dr. Don's weather page by going to paypal.me, drdonwx.com. You're watching severe weather coverage from the Southern Union State Community College Severe Weather Center. Dr. Don is taking a quick break and will return shortly. Be sure to like Dr. Don's weather page and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Please consider supporting Dr. Don's weather page by going to paypal.me, drdonwx.com. You're watching severe weather coverage from the Southern Union State Community College Severe Weather Center. Dr. Don is taking a quick break and will return shortly. Be sure to like Dr. Don's weather page and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Please consider supporting Dr. Don's weather page by going to paypal.me, drdonwx.com. You're watching severe weather coverage from the Southern Union State Community College Severe Weather Center. Dr. Don is taking a quick break and will return shortly. Be sure to like Dr. Don's weather page and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Please consider supporting Dr. Don's weather page by going to paypal.me, drdonwx.com. You're watching severe weather coverage from the Southern Union State Community College Severe Weather Center. Dr. Don is taking a quick break and will return shortly. Be sure to like Dr. Don's weather page and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Please consider supporting Dr. Don's weather page by going to paypal.me, drdonwx.com. You're watching severe weather coverage from the Southern Union State Community College Severe Weather Center. Dr. Don is taking a quick break and will return shortly. Be sure to like Dr. Don's weather page and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Please consider supporting Dr. Don's weather page by going to paypal.me, drdonwx.com. You're watching severe weather coverage from the Southern Union State Community College Severe Weather Center. Dr. Don is taking a quick break and will return shortly. Be sure to like Dr. Don's weather page and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Please consider supporting Dr. Don's weather page by going to paypal.me, drdonwx.com. You're watching severe weather coverage from the Southern Union State Community College Severe Weather Center. Dr. Don is taking a quick break and will return shortly. Be sure to like Dr. Don's weather page and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Please consider supporting Dr. Don's weather page by going to paypal.me, drdonwx.com.
All right, good evening to you, East Alabama and West Georgia. Dr. Don back in here with you in the Southern Union State Community College Live Severe Weather Centers. We continue to watch heavy thunderstorms rumble across East Alabama and West Georgia. It is 7:44 Central, 8:44 Eastern from the Southern Union State Community College Live Severe Weather Center. And what you're looking at are a couple of severe thunderstorm warnings that are still in effect for extreme southeastern Randolph County, as those storms are all but out of Randolph County now. Randolph County, you're in the clear. The severe thunderstorm watch has been canceled for Cleburne, Talladega, Clay, Tallapoosa, well, actually Coosa. I think Tallapoosa is still under the watch for just a few more minutes until we get this little bit of stuff out of Tallapoosa on over into Chambers. Chambers County, you're still under the watch. That is officially in effect until 9 o'clock this evening, though you'll be released from the watch before then, I think. So we'll start down here at the southern end of things and show you that this line of thunderstorm starts really at Dadeville, even though Dadeville, all you saw was just a shower when it passed your area. You have to get on over here into Chambers County, just north of Camp Hill, where the line really starts. And then the warned part of the storm for Chambers County is up here north of Lafayette. Just to the east of Penton and continuing over into northeast Chambers County, south of Welch now. Holiday Park, this thing's moving in on you pretty quickly. We'll zoom in and show you that places like Standing Rock, 5 Points, Fredonia, Amity Park, Holiday Park, very heavy rainfall taking place in all of those locations. Maybe some hail, about an 80% chance of hail, 30% chance that it is severe. Raining heavily now in LaGrange, up to around Wares Crossroads, and still continuing up in Heard County, the extreme southern part of Heard County. Still seeing some showers and thunder shower activity. Things are looking pretty good now over in Waresville, up into Texas. The eastern half of Heard County, pretty much east of Franklin, out there around Cooksville, Wilson Store, over there around Corinth, that's in Heard County, down to around Hogansville, and then over into Coweta County and Meriwether County. Showers and thunderstorms continuing there in Georgia. Coming back down the line, Harris County, you're looking pretty good. Though this stuff over in Chambers County eventually will make it on over into southern Troup County, maybe extreme northern Harris County will get in on some of that action as well. Lynette, Valley, West Point, Hughley, Casita, this entire area down here right along the Alabama-Georgia state line, you'll see this stuff that's back over here from about Buffalo down to Dadeville. That's what will be coming through here. Right now, that section of the storm is not severe. We'll see what happens when it gets a little bit closer to you. Back up toward Atlanta, it's just a mess. I would not want to be anywhere near the city of Atlanta right now, especially on the south side. Down there on Moreland Avenue, down into Forest Park, just east of College Park, we've got some hail occurring right there. Along Highway 401, Highway 41, near the intersection of I-75 and 285. 675 is going to be a mess here in just a few minutes as well. Just a nasty night there on the south side of Atlanta. Jonesboro, Fayetteville. Here's Peachtree City. That's where the radar site is located. Sharpsburg. Moreland, Georgia, down to Grantville. Hogansville, and getting on back into Troup County near Wares Crossroads, Abbott's Ford, Holiday Park. Lots of heavy rain there. Lee's Crossing, the rain just now moving in. But again, if you're up here in Randolph County, you're in the clear. Clay County is in the clear. Coosa, for all practical purposes, Tallapoosa County is in the clear now as well. The only warnings that we have in East Alabama is going to be for that section of the storm that's in northeast Chambers County, about to move on into Troup County. So that area of Chambers and then southern Heard and Troup County Those are the only 3 locations where we still have one of our counties under a severe thunderstorm warning or any type of warning at this time. So earlier this evening, if you were watching, we had a hailstorm move through where I live, where our studios are located. And producer Tracy was able to catch some of this. Let me just pause that for just 1 second and let me fix something here because I want you to be able to hear this if I can get the audio to come in. I'm having trouble with the... There we go. Let me rewind that for you. That's our front yard right there, folks. And you can see that hail falling. Yeah, it was crazy. It lasted for, I don't know, probably 10 minutes or so. We had heavy hail falling across the area. And then it moved on out of the area. Let's see. Yeah, I'm not sure if the audio's getting through or not. That's been pretty common across the area this afternoon. P to ping pong ball sized hail. Say that 3 times real fast. So again, we're going to stay with this until we either get this line out of here or either lose the severe thunderstorm warnings, whichever comes first. Still raining pretty hard there just south of Franklin on down to Hogansville, LaGrange, and then extreme northeastern Chambers County. That's where the heaviest part of this storm right now. The 2 heaviest parts, northeast Chambers, and then up here just to the south and east of Franklin. So I'm going to go over here and look in the chat room. If you have any comments, questions, concerns, anything you'd like to talk about, now would be a good time to ask those questions. Question about the Newnan area from Amanda Brown. And Amanda, this is moving in your general direction, Moreland and the Newnan area. So it's not going to last awfully long, but you're going to have gusty winds, some heavy rainfall, some lightning, and possibly some hail. Kayla Potter says that she's in Newnan, and it just got real there. So just kind of confirming what I was saying. Thank you, Jimmy Stevens. We appreciate you. Jimmy's one of our partners here on Dr. Don's weather page, Jimmy Stevens Construction, and we appreciate his support, keeping us going here. If you didn't hear me earlier, we're in the process of developing a weather app for your phone, for your iPhone and your Android. Hopefully we'll have that out to you within the next week or 2. We're still building it. We're about to do some testing. We're awfully excited about that. You'll be able to go to the Play Store on your phone and download the app. And it's going to be pretty basic to start with. It's going to have Dr. Don's daily weather forecast on there. You're also going to be able to watch our live streams on there. I know there are some folks who just don't have access to Facebook or YouTube, so that's the primary reason we wanted to build this app. So if you know somebody that doesn't do Facebook or YouTube, you can tell them to stand by. Coming up real soon, we are going to have a live app for you where you can participate and watch Dr. Don's weather page regardless. You can put it right there on your phone. Lynn Gooden is out at Holiday Park, so y'all are getting hammered about right now. Batten down the hatches. Yeah, if you're going to be driving into this, the best idea is to pull off somewhere and don't. You don't want to drive into this stuff. It's not going to last that long. So just pull over somewhere, grab you a bite of supper, and ride this thing out. Don't drive in it. Thank you, Paula Rowe. I appreciate your kind comments. Also, Miss Beverly Pike. Jennifer said that it's bad in 5 Points and Abbott's Ford. Yeah, some of these comments may be a little delayed because I'm going back and reading some from earlier. Thundering and lightning on Bud Cummins Road, that has since moved out. Pea-sized hail in Newnan, Georgia. Okay, let's go up here and take a look at Newnan. Things should be getting a little bit better in Newnan now. The south side of Newnan still got some heavy rain there, but all the hail signature seems to be out here around Sharpsburg and just to the east of Moreland. And then back up there around Peachtree City. We've got some hail signatures showing up there as well. So I understand there's a power outage in the Allman-Malone area. That's over there in southwest Randolph County from the storm that came through there about 45 minutes to an hour ago. Folks, we'd also like to invite you to support Dr. Don's weather page. It's very easy to do so. You can go to paypal.me/Dr. Don WX to support our efforts. All of our videos have a link at the top of it that'll carry you over there to Dr. Don's weather page. And I can also put it in here for you. And there it is. All you have to do is click on that link and it'll carry you over to our secure server where you can support Dr. Don's weather page. That helps us pay for things such as this radar that you're looking at, all of the internet equipment that we have to be able to stream live. A lot of things go on behind the scenes to make this happen. And it is expensive. So anything you can do to help us out, we greatly appreciate it. Our new app that we're in the process of developing, we're also completely redoing our website. All of that stuff takes time and money. So anything you can do to help support Dr. Don's weather page, it is greatly, greatly appreciated. You guys are the very reason we are here, and you're why we can continue to do this. We'll be coming up on our, we just passed our 2-year anniversary. I've been doing this live on social media for about 2 years. Now, I've been doing Facebook stuff with weather for over 10 years, posting weather advisories and information. But our live stream has been going now for a little over 2 years, and we anticipate this thing to continue for many, many more years. There is certainly a need for it in East Alabama and West Georgia. And as long as you guys will support us, as long as you want us to continue doing this, then we will. That's why it's important to go to paypal.me/Dr. Don WX to support Dr. Don's weather page. We appreciate whatever you can do. Nothing's too little, nothing's too large. We appreciate anything that you can send our way. As we continue to watch this line of thunderstorms move through Chambers County, primarily Chambers County and Troup County now. And there comes little John Boy, Jonathan Jones. That is my partner in crime right there. I was just talking about the fact that we're redoing Dr. Don's weather page and we're developing an app. Well, Jonathan's the other half of that effort. I've been putting in a lot of work helping me work that out, and I appreciate it. Jonathan and I are paying daytime jobs. We work together. Then he helps me after hours work on some of my Dr. Don stuff, and we appreciate that. He's a little strange sometimes with his eating habits, but he's a pretty good old boy. Now producer Tracy's jumped in there. It's past John Boy's time. Bedtime. Actually, you guys will find this a little humorous, I think. I keep talking to you about our mass vaccination site that we're running over in Habersham County, Georgia. Jonathan is my assistant over there. I'm the site lead, and he is my deputy lead. And so all of the nursing staff over there has now started calling him Little Don. So you have Big Don and Little Don. I give him a hard time, but I certainly appreciate what he does, and he knows that. All right, so back to a little weather talk, because we are going to be putting this thing to bed here shortly. We're watching this area of Chambers County because we still have a severe thunderstorm warning in effect there. Actually, I think we just lost the warning. Yes, the National Weather Service has canceled the warning now for Chambers and for Troup County. So now that means that we have none of our Dr. Don counties under any type of warnings at this time. We still officially have a severe thunderstorm watch in effect until I think it goes out to 10 o'clock for Troup County. Bear with me. I'm trying to make sure that what I'm telling you is the truth. Okay, now we got the watches turned on. The watch boxes are in green. So those are the counties that are still under the severe thunderstorm watch. So the watch for Troup County will expire at 9 p.m. Central, which is 10 o'clock Eastern. I was correct. I'm sure Jonathan was excited there for a moment. He thought I was going to be not telling the truth, but very rare am I wrong. So, Troup County until 10 o'clock Eastern. Chambers County, you're under the severe thunderstorm watch until 9 o'clock Central, but I can tell you as soon as this line gets out of Chambers County, you'll be dropped. Randolph County, Clay County, Talladega, Coosa have already been removed from the severe thunderstorm watch. We're still showing that Tallapoosa County is in the watch, but I can tell you that you're clear. And most of Chambers County is clear. North and west of this line, no more threat of severe weather for this evening. Now, you folks in Valley, Lynette, West Point, down there at Hughley, Casita, and this line's about to move through, but it's not severe. It has weakened over the last 30 minutes or so. And the portion of the storm that is in Troup County has weakened as well. It is below severe limits now also. If we get over here south of Atlanta, we do have several counties here in the South Atlanta metro that is under a severe thunderstorm warning. And the watch continues over here as well for another hour or so. Things are looking a little bit better up there in Atlanta as the storms are beginning to move out now. And we do have another line up there in northwest Georgia from about Cedartown up to Cartersville, stretching on up to the Tennessee state line. That's moving off to the east and will rotate across the area as well. Now, Jonathan lives down here in Athens, right here, Athens, Georgia, home of the dogs. And so he is just now about to get in on the action. Has one heavy storm to the south of him down there in Oconee County. And then all this stuff over here in East Atlanta is headed toward Athens. That portion of the line is under a severe thunderstorm warning, so that is definitely the strongest section of this line. That stuff up there to the north, up there along I-85, all the way up to Gainesville and up here in my neck of the woods, not severe. It doesn't look like it's going to go severe either. So there's just kind of a quick tour, and I'm going to zoom out, and I'm actually going to go back to the composite. And we'll give you the southeastern view. And so you can understand now a little bit better what I'm saying. There's nothing back to the west, so this is the end of the storms for tonight. We still have heavy storms down here in southeast Alabama. South Georgia's just been clobbered all day long. I mean, it started this morning, and it just hasn't let up all day. We've had multiple severe thunderstorm warnings down here. Quite a few tornado warnings, especially this morning. We actually have one tornado warning in effect down there right now. There's so much lightning down there, it's hard to even tell what we're looking at. That's crazy. All right, so this is a tornado-warned thunderstorm. And I'm actually going to have to take the lightning data off. This is going to be south of Braxton, Georgia, down there around Douglas. This is Douglas, Georgia, down in extreme southern Georgia, north of Pearson. And so that's moving off to the east. Possible tornado down there with this line of thunderstorms. That's the only tornado warning that we have in effect right now across the southeastern United States. But the lightning down there is just unbelievable, and the lightning around Atlanta is too. So you folks over there in Athens, Georgia, get ready. A lot of lightning coming your way. So that's going to wrap it up for our coverage. We have been going for a total of about 4 hours today with live severe weather coverage for East Alabama and West Georgia. This is what we do. Occasionally it works out where this kind of stuff happens on the weekend. It makes it a little bit easier for us to be able to do that because, like I said, I do have a full-time job. And sometimes it's kind of hard to cover everything, but this worked out pretty good. Nobody was hurt. We had no major damage. As a matter of fact, the only damage I've heard of today was down in South Georgia. There was some damage down there this morning. I'm sure there's going to be some reports of hail damage to vehicles and maybe some roof damage across East Alabama and West Georgia. So if you're in the market for a good roofer, you might want to contact Joey Knight at Anchor Roofing. He is one of our supporters here on Dr. Don's weather page, and he'll come give you an honest estimate if you have damage from these storms. And folks, if you had some of that heavy hail today, and especially if you have shingle roofing, you really need to get it inspected and looked at, even if it doesn't look like you have damage. A lot of times hail damage won't show until several months down the road when it may be too late to file that insurance claim. So if you had a severe thunderstorm move over your area that was warned because of 3/4 inch or larger hail, and that did develop over your home, then you really need to get that inspected by a licensed roofer to get that damage taken care of before your grace period runs out with your insurance. It could end up costing you a lot of money down the road. So even if standing from the ground it looks like you don't have damage, have somebody that knows what they're doing look at it. Somebody like Joey Knight. You can catch him. You can find all of his information on Facebook, on Dr. Don's weather page. If you can't find his information, get in touch with me, and I'll give it to you. He'll be glad to come take a look at your roof for you. So we're going to wrap this up, and good Lord willing, and the creek don't rise, we will see you back in here first thing tomorrow morning with your primetime forecast. In the event that we were to have more severe weather, I'll be right back with you, but I got to tell you, the severe threat has now ended across East Alabama, and will soon be ending across West Georgia. The storms that are in Troup County And the storm that remains in Chambers County well below severe limits. At this hour, we have none of our counties under a severe weather warning. So that is going to do it for this evening's severe weather coverage in the Southern Union State Community College Live Severe Weather Center on Dr. Don's weather page. Good Lord willing and the creek don't rise, I'll see you back in here tomorrow morning. Enjoy the rest of your Saturday evening. We'll see you tomorrow. Bye now.